Good morning, good morning, do 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 do. Good morning to you. Welcome to a daily dose of joy, where we are going to dose our brain with positive neurotransmitters, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, on the fly with playful games throughout the day. And that optimizing our brain chemistry leaves us in a state of joy and vibrancy and clarity. It is worth taking those little minutes. It sure is. And this morning we're going to use the Slo-Mo flow. That's a tool very much like meditation or a presence process, where you just pause in your day for 5 minutes and get still and quiet. As y'all know, I like to start our slow-mo flows with a little poetry or something inspiring to just take a few minutes to set the stage. And so we can take that quiet time to kind of deepen into that truth. And this morning, I was reminded of a poem called Timeless by Rupi Kaur. Rupi Kaur. Yeah, that's pronouncing it correctly. Sorry, it takes a minute. Rupi Kaur, an author I really love, but I'm used to reading her name, not speaking it out loud. So she is an amazing poet. She's an Insta poet. She's done a lot of stuff through Instagram. She's innovated. She published her own first book of poetry, and she's a creator, a very inspiring person. And another inspiring person is a friend of mine. We went out to dinner last night to celebrate a friend's, moving on up and getting this new job and stepping more into her fullness of who she is. And it was a wonderful time of friends and laughter and connection and celebration. And I am so grateful to have friends to laugh with and celebrate with. And so I wanted to dedicate reading this poem to her and to all of us who have been through adversity and wondered what was going on in the bigger plan, to lean into this and know that it is all just beginning. It is all just beginning. And so, yeah, here we go. Rupi Kaur, Timeless. And this is from her book, The Flowers and Her Children, I think. The Flowers. What is the name of the book? Think. Oh, I have all of her books. It's The Sun and Her Flowers. The Sun and Her Flowers. But I wrote it in my journal. So I couldn't remember the title. Okay. Timeless. They convinced me I only had a few good years left before I was replaced by a girl younger than me. As though men yield power with age, but women grow into irrelevance. They can keep their lies, for I have just gotten started. I feel as though I just left the womb. My 20s are the warm-up for what I'm really about to do. Wait till you see me in my 30s. Now that will be a proper introduction to the nasty, wild woman in me. How can I leave before the party is started? Rehearsals begin at 40. I ripen with age. I do not come with an expiration date. And now, for the main event, curtain opens at 50. Let's begin the show. My friend is just beginning that journey through time. She is young and vibrant, and Rupi Kaur wrote this poem in her 20s and met society and adversity in situations where They were giving her the wrong message. That's just not the deeper truth. And so celebrating that there is an abundance of time, and that the adversities and the things we've overcome are what will clarify our voice and our vision and our point of focus and our capacity. So I want to thank y'all for being on this journey with me. And now let's take that deeper truth and just sit in the stillness and the quiet and let it feed us. Let it bubble up for the next 5 minutes. Let's take 3 gentle breaths together. Our solidarity breaths that we've paused together. We're choosing rest for ourselves throughout the day, laughter for ourselves throughout our day. Let's celebrate that we did it. Thank you for joining me this morning. May today surprise and delight us.